Hi everybody, this is AJ with Car Inspected. Today we are in Scarborough area. We're looking at this 2016 Volkswagen Golf with 66,000 kilometers on it. It's white in color, gray interior. Overall, it looks like it's in pretty good condition. I did paint thickness verification and I don't see any spot of major accident or issues like that. There's a couple little tiny dings here and there. There's one in the fender right here. And there's one on the passenger front door on this body line here. You can see that little bit of, looks like it was a little bigger and somebody kind of fixed it, kind of pushed it out from the inside, but it wasn't done too well. But that is there. And the paint's been kind of touched up there. I'd probably touch it up a little better to stop any rusting. But other than that, it's pretty straight. Little rub marks here and there, mostly dirt. Some little tiny scratches. But again, nothing too glaring, nothing to be worried about. A couple little rub marks on the bumper here, probably from loading stuff. Other than that though, it looks pretty good. Taillights look good. All the windows are all original Volkswagen. You see that? There we go. And there are no chips or breaks or scratches or anything like that in any of them. The driver's is Volkswagen as well, I just have it down right now. As I said, windshield is in good condition. No chips or anything like that. Here is a VIN verification for you, and it does match the VIN in the door, which is always a good sign. Look at tires, brakes. Front tires are pretty close to new. They are 2020s with 930 seconds of tread on them, so there's not much mileage at all on them. Front brakes are pretty good. Rotors look decent. Not better than decent. They're pretty good. They've been sitting for a little bit, but other than that, they look good. And brake pads look good as well. I'd say there's about 85% or so left on them. Undercarriage looks good as well. You can see a little bit down here. We have no major issues. Look closely at the axle boots, and they all look good. See no dents or signs of issue under here, and no leaks or anything like that either. Headlights look good, front fascia looks nice. I don't see any signs of hitting the curb or anything like that. Oh, there is a little one here actually. I lied. Right there. On the bottom there. On the passenger side again. This wheel here is the passenger front wheel. Looks pretty good. No major issues. Again, a 2020 with about 930 seconds of tread. All looks pretty good. And these front pads match the other side, about 85% or so left on them at least. Again, suspension components, everything looks good. See no signs of damage or anything like that. And there's no rust or anything like that anywhere. There's all plastic covering underneath. No real issues. Rear tires, brakes are matching to the front. These have a build date of 2020. And about 930 seconds of tread. Rear brakes appear to be brand new, pretty much brand new. Possibly the dealer changed them. Pads are also brand new. So we have no issues there. No rust in the wheel wells or anything. And again, under here, looks pretty clean. Minimal surface rust, exhaust looks good. Overall, it all looks to be in good shape. And last wheel is also a, well, this one technically has a, oh no, this is 2020 build date as well. So they are all matching and all brand new. Pretty much brand new, 930 seconds of tread. You can still see how there's not much of anything. I mean, not much of driving. A little flap is still on there from the rubber. Again, brakes are brand new, no issues there. Little, kind of a, well, it looks like a drip mark or something there. I don't think it's I think it's just a stain or something, probably cleaned off. A couple of rubs and things like that on this side as well, but nothing too noticeable. Go in the rear storage compartment. We find summer mats, all look to be in good condition. No issues. And this floor mat here looks nice. Underneath it we have our spare tire jack handle and our wheel lock, so everything is there as it should be. Privacy thing looks good, no issues. Tailgate looks pretty good. A couple scratch marks here and there. You can see them. The sun is the wrong spot. There we go. So a couple ones here and there, but nothing too big. Interior looks pretty nice throughout. I don't see any signs of major issues. A couple little marks on this passenger side door panel here. Other than that, it looks pretty good. Seats look nice. Minimal wear and tear. These cloth seats are pretty resilient, and the seats do fold down as they should. Floors look good as well. Got all-season mats in the car, and the carpet underneath looks nice. Got the cup holder back here. Everything looks good. Headliner also looks nice. I don't see any issues up here. Passenger front. Door panel looks pretty nice. Again, we have no real cause for concern. All looks pretty decent. Front seat looks good. Seat top looks good as well. I have no real issues. I said not very minimal wear and tear. It does have 60,000 kilometers on it, and that's, you can tell that is minimal. Glove box works. I would imagine they have the owner's manual inside. You can ask about that. Dash top looks nice, no damage or anything like that. A couple little marks on the, cannot see because of the glare, there we go. Little tiny marks on here. Nothing too bad though. Driver's side. Rear seat looks just as good as the passenger side. Door panel looks good as well. No real issues. Seat looks nice. This one folds down as well. Finally, the driver's seat compartment all looks nice. It's very minimal wear on that bolster. I mean, not bolster, armrest, but really it's nothing to be worried about. Seat looks good as well. Power functions work. A little bit of a moisture stain there, might be from sweat or something. But for the most part, the driver's seat looks pretty nice as well. And this floor, mat, and carpet looks good. A little bit of wear. Usually that's from heat, from it sitting in the sun on the steering wheel. That's it. Steering wheel top. Everything else looks pretty good though. All this stuff seems to work. We'll start it up real quick. Starts right up, no issues. AC is blowing cold. And the radio seems to work nice. Media, touch screen seems to work. So all this stuff does work as it should. And use app center, vehicle status. So I see it all seems to work exactly as it should. Here's mileage is 66,495. All looks pretty decent. Finally, we look under the hood, and we find no major issues. Mechanically, under the hood, everything seems to be in order. It looks like it's been oil sprayed at some point in its life, so that's good. Keeps down any rust issues. Took the top covers off, took everything off I needed to. We don't see any leaks or issues. There is a little oil around the oil filter here, which is common because you take it off and it makes a mess. So I don't believe that's a leak. I think it's just a mess there. Belt looks good. I don't see any issues. Nice and no dry rot or anything like that. Hoses, everything else looks good. Oil, I tested that. Probably should get an oil change soon. It has second green light. In here, it looks clean as well. So, like I said, oil change soon, but no contamination or issues with the coolant or anything like that. Coolant is good, negative 43 in here. We tested your battery underneath this little guy, and it's good. We're at 12.8, and 14.6, I believe. Brake fluid is good, 0% humidity. So we have no major issues under here. Seems to run nice, no rust, anything like that. There are a couple passive sporadic codes that come up on the OBD, which I will be highlighting in the report, but usually they're not overly an issue. Other than that though, it seems pretty nice. We're going to take it for a ride and make sure it works all right. We'll see you next time, and as usual, thanks for watching.